Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
And it's a nice month he's having. Something's got him motivated. He's become a much bigger contributor offensively. He's settled into the kind of groove that every player wants to get in.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Bell, Baker out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Parks and Ilyasova in at the 4 slot. And for the Wizards, we've got Jaren Jackson, Green out there with Murray. And there's Jackson, and it's Campazzo in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And Doris, you and I were just talking. These teams are both playing with tremendous confidence right now coming into this game. They both find themselves on a collision course.
Look, Kev, confidence is high. Execution has been at a high level. You're looking at two teams at the peak of their powers, and they are dueling for superiority. What could be better?
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. And the Bucks decide to take their first timeout here. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another, communicated well, and just made it very difficult to get good looks in that one.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
There's Baker, and he really played well against Denver.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Latrey, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. One of the standout performers recently, we have a chance now to recognize the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. And that time, also a missed shot. For Milwaukee, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Count it, good.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
A slow start for Washington in this one. It's a 10-point game, fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Wizards have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
hear it one more time for your Wizards Hype Squad.
Murray, the pass to Green. Outside Jackson. Back to Green. Over Lillard. And again, Washington, no good.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Baker with the bucket.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going. They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Wizards trail by 16. Green draws the double. They need this. It's deflected. The 17-footer. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Outside Jackson. They get a hand on it. Here's Parks. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Washington calls timeout. And now look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month.
You know, offensively, people are moving without the ball, making the extra pass, and that's led to a high shooting percentage for them, really, over the last month.
Wizards trail by 21. Green draws the double. It's tipped.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
In these late stages of the season, Doris, all you have to do is look at the standings to see the importance of depth and what it means to these teams.
Well, Kevin, the deeper your team, the more luxury you have of spreading out those minutes. You're trying to minimize injury by not overplaying your stars. Now, teams outside the playoff picture, they don't have that luxury typically.
The Wizards with another miss.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Baker, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Rob. Here's the drive.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Murray, the pass to Green. Murray, a screen on Lillard. From deep, Green. Rebounded by Bell.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Pass to Jackson. And it's blocked. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Green draws the double. Murray outside. Jackson has the open look.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions, and that was worth the price of admission. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Green, the pass to Campazzo. He kicks it to Murray. For the three, rebounded by the Bucks.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Parks has gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Campazzo gets hauled in by Ilyasova.
Listen, he knows he should have made the...
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And love to see Lillard get the fast break going. He's a quick thinker with great hands.
Washington with the ball. They swipe it. Here's Baker. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Now the Wizards with it. Green kicks to Jackson. Murray for three. Got a hand on it. Here's Bell. Oh!
My goodness.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
So it's the Wizards now. Murray, the pass to Jackson. And stolen by Lillard. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up.
Oh, very unselfish there. In terms of generating offense for himself and others, Lillard has hit the ground running.
That's tipped. Leaps for it. Pass to Green. Jackson setting the pick here for Green. Back to Jackson, trying to get something going. Rebound, Milwaukee. Parks has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Baker. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
For three, Murray. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And the ability to facilitate is something Lillard already does at a high level. He has terrific vision.
And they double up Jackson. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Nick Collison's checked in for the Wizards. Josh Giddey comes in for Jamal Murray. Baker with the bucket. Baker's got 30 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Collison kicks to Giddey. Bell with the block. And the call will be against Nick Collison.
Nick Collison.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And Washington has possession. After the basket by Milwaukee. Picked his pocket. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
So much explosiveness from Lillard. The youngster can fly.
Now Green. An 11-point game for him in the win against Portland.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
Here's Baker. He's got 32. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Green fires from way outside. And again, Washington no good. Here's Parks. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And so it's Washington with it. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And there's Jackson on the assist by Green.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done. You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Milwaukee shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Campazzo. Jackson comes in for Jackson. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Danny Green.
Wizards ball.
Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for him.
Defensively, he's really stepped it up over the past few months. You can see the jump in his steal numbers, and it hasn't been by accident. He's put in a ton of effort at the defensive end, and boy, is it paying off.
1:29 left in the first quarter. Another steal. Timeout called for the Bucks.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Collison. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's getting around 16 points a game, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Holmgren can't hit.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Ilyasova hits the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Knocked loose. Here's Baker, and he bangs it home with one hand.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
To halt the run, Rubio misses. Milwaukee in total control from deep three-point territory. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. Basket counts.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's Giddey in the corner. Here's Baker. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And so it's Milwaukee, able to put on a show for the ages. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Here's Rubio. 14 points from him the last game against Portland. They've got Holmgren. Jackson is out there with Nick Collison. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Giddey in at the 2. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Here's Bell, and he drives in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Down low, here's Collison. It's deflected. Passes it to Baker. Shoots the three, and another three for Milwaukee.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Rubio with a wide-open look. Misses the three.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Baker, and another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Rubio misses. Here's Milwaukee now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Lillard with it, defended by Giddey. Buries it down low. Lillard's got 7.
He's got a really solid frame, even if he's not the biggest guy out there. Contact won't bother him.
And here we go. Bell heading to the hoop. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
3-point field goal.
Lillard's got his 6th assist on the night. For Washington, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Wizards making a switch here. Murray's checked in.
Number 27, Jamal Murray.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Baker. And another three for Milwaukee.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And the pass to Holmgren. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. And stolen by Giddey. The three. The rebound by Baker.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Pass to Collison. And finished off by Collison.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim, he ends a huge run by the Bucks.
Here's Ilyasova, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Lets it go from the wing, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the league says it wants every team to play to win, but All-Star Kevin Durant said it's just not realistic, adding, each year only a few teams can win it. If you're not going to be a playoff or play-in team, you might as well go for a top pick. Get some reps for guys who ordinarily wouldn't make the rotation and maybe change their lives as well. Kevin?
And that's an interesting take. Thanks, D.A. Here's Ilyasova, and he hammers that one down right on the face of Jamal Murray.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Washington. Jackson misses.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
His shooting has been outstanding. He's definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And extensive ball movement, Doris, is a beautiful style to watch. But not every good team plays that way. Why not?
I think so much of implementation of style is about the players you have. What are the strengths of your individual players? Does the point guard flourish in a pick-and-roll situation as opposed to ball movement? Does a point guard like Luka Doncic? Oh, that's unbelievable.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Inside, Collison. Rebound, Milwaukee. Ilyasova's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I think one thing about Bogut, he's always taken a lot of punishment, and he knows how to finish through contact. You almost get the sense he likes it.
Giddey the pass to Jackson. Jackson is doubled, out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at the Bucks. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course,
Goodness.
Baker.
Oh, nice there. Getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Murray, no good.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold. And only so much time to turn it around.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And stolen by Ilyasova. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Baker.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Campazzo, the pass to Jackson. Murray outside. To the inside. Campazzo lays it up off the glass.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
And that one is hammered home.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And here's Green outside. The rebound by Baker. Baker's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Ball's knocked loose, and so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Washington.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Friday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
The Wizards making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. That's tipped.
Boy, at some point, you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Tipped away. Outside Collison. Back to Giddey. Good, and the assist goes to Collison.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
Hits it again. Wow. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Back to Collison. Giddey, no one around him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Fires for three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Campazzo's shot is off. On offense here, the Bucks. There's the three. Kalaitzakis' shot is good. Kalaitzakis has got his second basket of the night.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Washington making some changes. Jackson comes in for Nick Collison. And it's Jackson in for Josh Giddey. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Waters is checked in. Right wing. Outside, Green. Wide open look here for Murray. The Wizards with another miss.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Here's Baker. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient. Just can't find a shot.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. Jackson misses. Milwaukee with the ball. Takes a three. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Murray outside. To the middle. Here's Campazzo. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Campazzo's got his third bucket of the night. Milwaukee in total control. Bogut, and another three for Milwaukee.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Jackson. Back to Murray. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Waters.
I'll tell you, they're trying to cut into this lead, but he has not hit one this period.
That one falls.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And here are the Wizards now. Murray outside. It's rebounded by Waters.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
And good, he hits it again. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Murray, the pass to Campazzo. On the wing, Jackson. Murray for three. Buries it from three-point range. Murray's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Baker. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
And so it's Milwaukee with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Ricky. Bench has always been an issue here. When they produce like they did in the first half, how does that?
It's amazing. That means like we have a deep bench, and then a lot of work from the staff, from the everybody of the team, like doing extra work and winning games.
Trying to change the culture around here. Thanks, Ricky. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
You know, right now, for the Wizards, they've been just solid at times. And at other times, they've been awesome. Fun team to watch when everything's in sync. Are they a true championship contender? We'll see.
And now talking about our current game, gotta be impressed with the big halftime lead for the Bucks.
You know, shout out to the coaching staff. This is a disciplined team right now. This is one of the best I've seen with very few mistakes so far.
And you wonder if they'll face a more aggressive, disruptive defense in the second half. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here are the Wizards now, setting the floor for the Bucks. We've got Baker, and it's Kelly Dykes in at the 2 guard. Jackson's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Here is Waters. Yep, it counts. Waters got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Bucks.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely. Pass to Campazzo. The three-pointer, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Thanasis Antetokounmpo, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Grayson Allen.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Giannis with it, guarded now by Jackson. Antetokounmpo kicks to Giannis for 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Jackson misses.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Allen for the 3, hits the three-point bomb.
3-point field goal.
Allen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Green. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And another miss by Washington.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Wizards have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. And they double up Murray. Here's Campazzo. The Wizards with another miss. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And another one falls. Amazing.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And that one's good by Giannis.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. He dishes it to Bogut. The finish. Finished off the break. 10 points for Andrew Bogut.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple
play.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Good on the triple.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. For Milwaukee, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And the first one drops. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Good on both. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Jackson dishes to Jackson. There's the pass to Campazzo. And again, Washington no good. Here's Baker. He's covered by Murray. Takes the 3. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Outside for Jackson. Green finds Jackson. 6 to shoot. Murray. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Here's Milwaukee now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Murray, no good. So it's the Bucks now. Fires the 3, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Pass to Campazzo. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Antetokounmpo passes to Allen. Giannis kicks to Allen. Bucks passing it around. Here's Baker. And got it! Another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And Washington has possession. They're scoreless since the first half. Murray for 3. Here's Milwaukee now. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Traps in the tray. Antetokounmpo's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Jackson. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Passes it to Campazzo. The Wizards with another miss.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Outside Jackson. Back to Green. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Green's got his second bucket of the game to go. Timeout called, the Bucks. Josh Giddey's checked in for Washington. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Fontecchio's checked in. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Green. Outside Jackson, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Washington.
Outside Jackson, the pass to Campazzo.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite the tailspin.
The crossover, and it's Antetokounmpo with the bucket inside. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Jackson misses. And James Allen will bring it up for the Bucks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
And let's check out the stats for Allen. Since the break, he's come back strong, really making his presence felt. He's getting around 8 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
But certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Back to Giddey. The 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. From outside the arc. And that one's good. Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense. Oh, what an ugly start to this quarter. Only 1 of 8 from the field.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And we heard about the scoring of Giannis, but check out his ability to pass it.
Pass to Jackson. Jackson a screen on Antetokounmpo. Jackson misses. And it's Milwaukee's ball. And he makes good on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Jackson passes to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Now here's Green. Defense right on him to end the run. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And here are the young Bombers, the players that have led the rookie ranks in three-point shooting since the All-Star break. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Damian Lillard is second.
As we come down the stretch, it seems like these two have really locked in from downtown.
Washington making some changes. Nick Collison's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And Ricky Rubio's subbed in for Green. Baker. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
1:10 left to play here in the third, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it shows.
Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Outside Jackson. Here's Campazzo. Got a piece of it. Here's Cherokee Parks. He's got 20. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3-point.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Back to Giddey. Pass to Jackson. It's tipped. Bell against Rubio. And it's good for 2. Bell's got 19 points.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Milwaukee on top, just dominating this one. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Josh Giddey. Holmgren is out there with Nick Collison. Then it's Green, and it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Washington with the ball. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
In the corner, Collison with it. And finished off by Collison.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
There's the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And here's Ilyasova outside. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Lillard comes with the double team. Murray for 3. Rebounded by Bell. Bell's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it.
Oh! Wow.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
The Wizards have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Murray dishes to Green. They double him with Green. This one for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
All night. He just won't let up.
Here's Giddey. Outside Collison. And stolen by Ilyasova. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Guys, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Green, no luck.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Bangs home the trifecta.
3-point.
Yeah, there's something about Lillard, the vibe, the skill. This guy looks like a winner.
And that one drops for him.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
And Murray's got the ball here for Washington. Oh, Giddey in position. Lillard with it, now guarded by Murray. Bell's shot is good. Bell's got 23.
Oh, give credit to Lillard there. Outstanding work of recognizing the defense over committing. But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
Beyond the arc, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Knocked away, and it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Washington making some changes. Campazzo's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Jackson comes in for Nick Collison. And it's Jackson in for Green. And they double up Murray. It's stolen by Bell. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Ilyasova.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And so it's Washington with it. Outside Jackson. Bell against Jackson. Top of the key, Giddey. And again, Washington, no good. And it's the Bucks ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. From deep, Ilyasova. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Campazzo's shot is off.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from three is not the answer.
Baker, and another three for Milwaukee.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly. He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
From the arc, and again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Here's Jackson, and it's sent back by Lillard. And they get it back. Launches a three. The rebound by Baker. Passes it to Bell. A three ball. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Campazzo. Outside Jackson. Jackson kicks to Jackson. Looking to end his cold spell.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Dishes it to Murray. Here's Campazzo. That's tipped. Bell against Murray.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And they double up Jackson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass all by himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Here's Parks, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
The pass to Jackson. Here's Campazzo. The Wizards with another miss.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now. Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
There's the triple. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And since the break, he's just been money from beyond. When he's this hot, the green light just doesn't seem to get any greener.
Here's Baker. And another three for Milwaukee.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
For three, Murray. Damian Lillard pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And I'd say we're still learning about Lillard's full potential, but I got a feeling he's going to be a special one.
1:30 left in the fourth quarter. In the corner, Murray with it.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Milwaukee.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Ilyasova's got a perfect 4 of 4 from long range. Deadly with the 3-ball tonight. Here's Campazzo. Again, the Wizards score.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And the Wizards with possession. Another steal. Here's Baker. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Jackson kicks to Giddey. Jackson looking around. Out to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Outside for Jackson. Off target from three-point range. Here's Baker. Good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Damian. It was a big night for everyone from long range. How did you get those shots?
I thought we just executed well. You know, yesterday we went over a lot of offense, 5-on-0. The second group, we walked through a lot of offense, and it was an emphasis to come out here and execute, run our plays, to get higher quality looks, and we did that, and I think it showed in the way we shot the ball. So we got to continue that.
Great spacing and great flow, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game.